A lot of credit for his focus. Very poised under pressure.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
2 points. That one goes.
And that was a very close look.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. With the step back. Powell, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. Powell's got 44.
He just exudes.
Takes possession. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Fourth, Devin Booker.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Baker, he's checked in for Nowitzki. And Baldwin subbed in for Barnes. Yep, that one goes. Powell's got 38 points. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Booker. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Curry against Powell. Ball's knocked loose. Powell with the steal. Into the lane.
Oh, big time. If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's Collins. Still scoreless. LeVert with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Back to Collins. Bogdanovich finds LeVert. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Chandler's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker is just letting it all.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. To the middle. Here's Curry. That's tipped. Booker looking around. Count it. Booker's got the first points on the scoreboard for Phoenix.
A decent ball handler coming in. Booker continues to refine that part of his game.
Powell with the steal. For the finish.
Oh, man. Look, you expect to get roughed up a little inside. He was prepared for the contact.
Powell against Parker. Here's Leonard. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
Powell for 3. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And what a...
Back to Parker. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, game plan has been perfect.
Holiday finds Hill. And here's Usher. Outside Holiday. Here's Davis. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Powell for 3. It's good from long range. 3. Powell's got 45 points. 1:30 left to play here in the first. Pass to Ganner. 3-pointer. That's tipped. And he gets it back. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Rebound by the Suns.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
He's got to put that one.
Potential to winning this game.
And they add to the win column their 19th victory this year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Cool Hands.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up this sick triple-double.
Here's Powell. There's the drive. And Powell with the stuff.
And they came in here with some attitude with plays like that.
Here's Thompson. Blocked again. Tipped. It's stolen by Irving. Thompson, no good. Memphis leading by 7. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Morant, look at the speed on the break.
This team looks so focused out there.
Outside Irving. Pass to Marshall. Back to Thompson. Outside Davis. Shoots over Jackson. Davis. That's good. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Davis is a very capable shooter. He can hit from just about anywhere.
Powell finds Morant. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Powell outside. 1:46 left in the first half. It's tipped. George with a steal. Oubre with it. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Right wing. Love for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Love's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Porzingis with a screen on Love. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by White. Here's Nowitzki. The 3 is up. Dumars grabs the miss. Dumars has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Goodrich. Rejected by Sabonis. Outside Maxey. Pass to Dumars. Puts up the 8-footer. And he gets it back. Here's Beasley. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
On the wing, Murray, guarded by Howard. Murray passes to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him deliver it.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Mavericks trail by 18. Looking to get back on track here. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Magic moving the ball around. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
MP knew exactly where he wanted.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Ivy finds Powell with the drive. And got it! Another basket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Once again, an explosive. 6 to shoot. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great,
Wow. Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to...
Ball against Green. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Ball. It's tipped and stolen by Jokic. Tipped away. Kessler with it. Green picks him up. Here's Powell. Powell with the stuff.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man.
young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Takes it inside, and it's Powell slamming it down.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using...
Kessler's got rebound number 7 tonight.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant over Leonard. And it's Morant missing.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing...
Get out the way, Grant!
Come on.
Get out the way!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
Hours on D. Here's Pippen. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Pass to Hartenstein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there, you know.
Stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless. That's sometimes intimidating. It's rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Now here's Brunson. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Powell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Powell slamming it down.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning?
Opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Williamson kicks to Murray. Shoots over Powell. Murray, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, and talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way
80s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
They're really dictating the tempo.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Fox outside to get back on track. The Clippers grab the miss. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're...
Says we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. B.A. Banks. Here's Powell. Drive. And it's Powell slamming it down.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shot.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick you laid.
And it's Powell slamming it down.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible? before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are...
As soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up. Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
And the threes to fall here in this third quarter. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Memphis shooting 34% thus far in this game. Here's Morant. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Oh, hey, how about that?
And this is something...
With a rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out to Leonard. The three. Kuminga pulls it in. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. From deep, Bain sends it home from three-point land. Bain's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He is torching a defense that simply has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Pass to Leonard with his first shot attempt. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside Morant, lets it go from deep. That shot is off. The Clippers in the lead. The drive by Powell. And a nice finish on the layup. Powell's got 8.
They're not messing around.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebound by the Clippers. Kessler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Dort finds Powell. Kessler the screen. Leonard with the ball. Butler covering. Here's Powell. Powell snapping it down.
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had
Fades and shoots. And that one comes up a bit short. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best.
Ivy. Good on the three-point shot. Ivy's got 7 points.
Lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the lead can collapse there. And he did.
It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
They have been ball dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this usually.
Oh, and the jump by Jones.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite.
Outside. Outside Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:57 left to play in the first. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to...
They want to mount a comeback here. They need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Dort outside. Shot clock at 6. It's Powell on the wing. And there's another one for the Clippers.
They're really dictating the...
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Powell. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Is close. He's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. Powell with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Kessler.
And the leading.
McBride passes to Watson. And here's Isaac. Back to Watson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Shed. Here's McBride. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Anthony, here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it look effortless.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first. Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers.
At the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. The Clippers lead by 15. Anthony, the pass to Powell.
Oh, man.
Oh! And that one is hammered home.
Building a big advantage early.
And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Kessler.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Doncic against Powell. Releases. It's deflected. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Dort. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
PlayStation